Imagine paying just 25 cents for a cabin. Yes, a quarter, and a year later, it's worth 10 million. Sounds like a dream, right? But that's not where the story ends. Because when the HOA heard about it, they tried to take it away. This is the wild ride of how one person turned pennies into profit and fought to keep what was theirs. Meet Alex, or the narrator, someone who saw opportunity where others saw scrap. They discovered a rundown, virtually worthless cabin in a rural area and decided to make a bold move. Buy it for 25 cents. Maybe it was a tax auction, a weird legal loophole, or a quirky county sale. But somehow that cabin became theirs. They got the deed, moved in, fixed the place up, poured sweat equity into it. Over months, the land appreciated. The area began to boom. New roads, new development, better infrastructure. Suddenly, that worthless cabin sat on gold. What was once considered trash turned into treasure. Then came the twist. The HOA discovered the change. The neighborhood's power players saw that property's rising value and decided they wanted a piece, or perhaps the whole thing. They claimed the cabin violated some obscure covenant, or that it never should have belonged there to begin with. They threatened legal action, fines, liens. The HOA tried to strong-arm, to pressure, to intimidate. The new owner wasn't just fighting for a cabin, they were battling against institutional entitlement. If the HOA succeeded, they would take away the reward of risk, vision, and hard work, armed with legal contracts, proper deeds, historical documents, and likely expert appraisals. The cabin owner refused to give in. In court or in public hearings, they exposed the HOA's overreach. They showed that their ownership was indisputably legal. They exposed weak claims, vague rules, and self-interest. Neighbors, local media, and public opinion turned in their favor. The HOA's authority was questioned, its legitimacy exposed. What began as a demand for control turned into a public losing fight. In the end, the cabin stayed with its rightful owner. The property's valuation soared. The HOA's attempts to seize or claim it failed. The quarter investment turned into a multi-million-dollar asset, and the fight to keep it became a story of courage, perseverance, and the refusal to let power override right. This isn't just about a cheap cabin. It's about seeing value that others dismiss, putting in the work, and defending your vision when others try to steal it. It's about realizing that what seems worthless to one person may be priceless to another if they have the courage to protect it. If this story inspired you, hit like, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to see more unbelievable true stories of underdogs, HOAs, and victory. Your support helps bring more stories like this to light.